Hello to everyone at Skillpath. My name is Keith Scott. I'm currently a business consultant and personal one-on-one business coach. I'm seeking a position at Skillpath as a speaker/trainer. I've included a copy of my resume. On the bottom of the last page of the resume, you'll find a YouTube address. If you visit this YouTube channel, you'll see sample videos of me either speaking at a seminar or screencast videos. What I wanted to do on this introduction video is tell you a little bit about me, my past, some of the qualifications that I have that are unique to the position at Skillpath, and then also tell you a little bit about some of my past speaking and training experiences as well. Now, continuing on by telling you a little bit about me first, I began martial arts when I was only 5 years old. By the time I was 12, I'd earned my black belt. And when I earned my black belt, that gave me the opportunity to begin helping teach martial arts classes. And I feel that teaching is just something that comes natural to people in my family. My mom is a retired English teacher, and my sister was a math teacher. And so it just is kind of what I grew up knowing how to do. Now, I actually purchased my first business when I was 21 years old when I was still attending college. I purchased my first business, and again, it was a martial arts school, and it had right at 300 students when I purchased the business. And I was listening to all of my professors at Georgia State talk about how to get a job in corporate America and applying this to my small business. And I very quickly took the business from 300 students all the way down to 100 students, and we almost went out of business. So I know the struggles of a small business owner. Then we turned everything around, really persevered, and took that school from 100 students all the way very quickly up to 600 students. This is a really big deal in the martial arts industry. Then after reaching that level of success, I opened up a second location. 1 year after that, a third location. So we had a chain of 3 martial arts schools. This grew the student count to over 1,000 students between the 3 locations. And our gross sales at the business were over $1 million a year. During this growth spurt, I got a lot of good press, good publicity in the martial arts business community. And so this gave me the opportunity in 2005 to actually sell my business and turn that into a career as a business consultant in the martial arts industry. During this time as a business consultant in the martial arts industry, I traveled a lot. I traveled 2 to 3 weeks every single month. I did this for about 3 years. And so I was constantly traveling, constantly speaking, visiting other businesses. During my time as a business consultant during this 3 years and previous travel that I've experienced, I've traveled to 16 foreign countries, so I've traveled a good bit. During these seminars that I was conducting, during these travels, we would conduct 3-day business seminars, and I can still do these to this day. At these seminars, again, it's 3 full days of keynote type speaking, and there's some breakout sessions with some training of people in small sessions as well. I've also visited businesses to do business evaluations. These business evaluations are anywhere from 2 to 5 days in length, and they focus on marketing, looking at a business's business systems, their management practices, opening up the books and looking at their balance sheet and their profit and loss statements, to see, where the expenses are out of whack and where the holes are in the income, and creating a path for success, if you will. Now, I've gotten a chance to teach instructor colleges, and instructor colleges aren't just teaching martial arts, it's teaching instructors how to actually teach martial arts. And I've conducted these instructor colleges all across the United States. I've also done several in Australia. I've done one in India, and several in the United Kingdom as well. What I really started doing was not actually teaching the instructors how to teach, it was actually conducting business seminars. And these business seminars, again, are either doing small training sessions or doing big speeches at conventions. And I've done these at conventions, again, all across the United States, in Australia, the Bahamas, in India, and again in the United Kingdom. At some point, the travel just became too much. Again, I was away from home for, again, 2, but most months, 3 weeks per month, and it just became a little too much. So I started my own consulting company in 2009, and the main reason was just really to reduce my travel, to get balanced, recentered. I also moved back to Atlanta, which is where I grew up. During my stint these last 3 years running my own consulting company, I still conduct seminars and I still speak. I've greatly reduced the travel again. What I do now is I still do these 3-day seminars. I do these on a quarterly basis, so I just do 4 of them a year. And again, they're 3-day seminars, and I'm the only speaker, the keynote speaker, if you will. And it's for 5 hours worth of speaking each day. So I come up with, I'll write all the speeches, I come up with all the PowerPoint presentations and everything. And I'm, on the spotlight, so to speak, for 3 days straight for 5 hours a day. I also create screencasts where it has the PowerPoint or the keynote presentation and my face on there. Doing presentations, I put these on my website on a monthly basis as well. And I'm starting to miss travel, and that's why I'm contacting Skillpath, is because I'm eager to travel again. I want to get myself out there in an industry besides the martial arts industry, kind of spread my wings, and this is an opportunity to do that. I've got several unique skills which will directly apply to either a speaking or training position with Skillpath. I've earned a Bachelor of Business Administration. My major was in management, and I'm minored in marketing, and that is with the business school at Georgia State University. Now, when I was running my chain of martial arts schools, I grew the staff or the team to over 20 staff members, and we conducted weekly team meetings. And at these weekly team meetings, I trained the staff on business systems, whatever the current marketing was, and then I used my management skills to make sure that they were actually, implementing each of these business systems that we were working on and doing them correctly. So I always inspected, what I expected, of course. I'm very comfortable speaking either as a keynote speaker or in small groups, or even if it's just training a group of people in a conference room setting. Either of these, I've done all these for several years now. I'm very proficient at creating PowerPoint or keynote presentations. I run off of a Mac, but I also have a PC as well. I create, 6 to 8 of these keynote or PowerPoint presentations each and every month. I use Camtasia software to create screencasts with. It's the easiest software I've found. And I'm really good whenever I'm speaking in front of a group at finding those teaching moments, if you will, when someone's asking a question and then I tie in whatever the message is from the presentation into their question so they have that aha moment, if you will. I'm very, very quick-witted, which is very important whenever you're not necessarily doing a big keynote presentation, but when you're training a group of people, having that quick wit is really important in brainstorming and helping a group develop ideas. I feel that I've always really been good at managing other people. I've always been a natural leader and organizer, helping organize tasks so that we'll get things done more efficiently and create that sense of synergy, if you will. I have that knack for, I really like being creative. I have that knack for developing taglines for marketing and ad copy. So I enjoy getting in front of a group of people and helping them look at a problem or a challenge that they've had in a unique and different way to brainstorm and come up with new ideas to solve the problem. I write my own speeches, of course, but if you have the need, I can definitely take your material and either make it my own or take your material and do it verbatim, word for word, if you'd like as well. Now, some of the specific requirements that I saw for the Skillpath position, I'll quickly go over those so you know that I've got all that stuff taken care of. I do have my own corporation set up, of course. I have credit cards for reimbursement of travel expenses. I do have my own video projector to project the keynote or PowerPoint presentations. I do have a valid passport. I'm a very experienced road warrior. I don't need a lot of handling with kid gloves. If y'all arrange the travel and all that, that's great. If I need to do that and get reimbursed, that's fine as well. However y'all normally do it, I'm very, very good at dealing with that either way. I currently live in Atlanta, so if there's opportunities to speak or train people in the metro Atlanta area, I'm all down for that. That'll be a quick trip, of course. Or if you need me to train either across the U.S., and I do have experience traveling and speaking in other countries as well. I've included a resume and some sample speaking videos on the YouTube channel. Again, just look at the bottom of the last page of the resume and you'll see the YouTube channel address. I love the opportunity to work with Skillpath. You can contact me directly, of course. My cell phone number is 321-505-9063. Again, my name is Keith Scott, and my cell phone number is 321-505-9063. Just give me a call if you would like to ask me any questions about my resume or any of my qualifications. I'm very eager to get out and expand my horizons and speak to other people about business topics besides people in the martial arts industry. Again, my name is Keith Scott, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.